Good evening, adventurers, and welcome to the final game of A Court of Trust and Reimbursements, a fundraiser for legal justice. Just making sure you all can hear. Chat, if you can let me know if sounds good. All right. So my name is Jem, and I am your host here at Goodberry Cafe. And before we jump into our final game, I just wanted to hop on and take a moment to say thank you. This entire week has meant more to me than I can even put into words. When I first started planning this fundraiser like a week and a half ago, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen. I didn't know if anyone would volunteer to run games or play or show up or care or feel connected to why this matters or any of that. Instead, what ultimately ended up happening over the last week has been bigger and more beautiful than I expected, not just through the generosity of everyone who's volunteered their time to participate or be in chat or donate, but also the community. So people from all over the world stepped up to play, GM, mod, signal boost, donate, and hold space for this event. So in this past week, after this game is over, we will have successfully run 18 games with 83 people from 6 different countries on this brand new channel. And it's totally insane. So you all showed up for creativity, for fairness, for each other, and for me. And it means so much. This is the very first event on this channel, but it already feels like it's the beginning of something pretty awesome. So not just a one-time fundraiser, but the start of a little corner on the internet where people can rest their feet and grab a cozy drink and feel welcome. So we might not have hit the full goal yet. We do have one more game, but what we have built is momentum and connection and enough of a start for me to secure a lawyer and begin the process of seeking justice. So that's amazing. So as we head into this last game, I want to thank you for being a part of the beginning of Goodberry Cafe, for helping me plant the roots of what this space can become in the future. I'm so glad you're here tonight, and I hope you'll stay with us as the cafe continues to grow. And up next, we have a wonderful cast ready to kick off our final game of the fundraiser, game number 18, Magical Monster Makeup, GM'd by Jocelyn. And we have some fun redemptions for this game, but I'll get out of the way now so they can start playing. Thank you again, and I'll see you at the end of the game.
Hello and welcome to Magical Monster Makeup, a Glitterhearts game that I am so excited to bring to the Goodberry Cafe. My name is Jocelyn, aka the Tipsy Tiger. I am the glitter master of this game, shall we say. Hopefully everyone can hear me all right. Please yell in chat if we have any technical issues, as we are wont to do. But you can find me all over the internet at the Tipsy Tiger or the.tipsy.tiger, depending on if you go to Meta and they stole my name. We're going to get right into it. You'll see on the screen our redemptions. I'm not going to read them to you, but they are there on the screen. We have some really fun ones, but let's just jump into it. We're going to introduce our players. Players, just briefly introduce your name, your pronouns, and where we can find you. Don't bring up your character yet. We'll get to it. Don't you worry. Let's start in order of my screen with Mikey.
Hello, everyone! My name is Mikey Fatum, also known as vengeanceGOD, also known as Ambassador Kel. You can find me 4 days a week at twitch.tv/vengeancegod, where I stream a whole bunch of fun games. I'm vengeanceGOD on Blue Sky and Broken Infinity Films on Instagram, and I'm very excited for tonight.
Next up, we have Addie. Addie, we cannot hear you. Are you muted? We'll move on and you'll fix your sound. Let's go to Arden.
Hello, I am Arden. I am not very online these days because I am currently drowning in grad school work. But when I am online, you can find me most places at Arden Rachel Art. I draw things, I design things, and I play TTRPGs, and I'm happy to be here.
And Sam.
Hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM, Classic Sam NYGM on all social media platforms. You can find me mainly here on Twitch at Classic Sam NYGM, where I interview amazing content creators and a bunch of other people who are in the nerdy TTRPG, comic book, cosplay, whatever I desire space, because that's what I feel like doing. That's it.
Amazing. And while we wait for Addie to troubleshoot, let me give you guys a bit of a rundown of what you might find in this game. There's Addie again. Let's see if before I do that, Addie is not there. Okay. Do we have an Addie?
The beauty of live
stream.
playthroughs.
Okay, this should work now.
Yay!
All right.
Eddie.
All right,
about
Addie, go ahead. No worries. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Addie GS, aka pigsflu.com on Blue Sky and on the Fediverse. I'm well, actually, I just moved providers, so I don't remember, but that's fine. You can find me on Blue Sky. I'm also pigsflu.com, the actual website, although it's not up to date. I am a voice actor, and I'm playing in a lot of TTRPGs all over the place. And this is my first time playing Glitterhearts, and I'm excited.
Well, my dear magical girls, shall we get right into it? No delays. Let's jump right in. In the peaceful, serene town of Stone's Throw Township, a idyllic, scenic scene of stone roads, perfectly paved highways, and perfectly manicured trees. Stone's Throw is proud of its autumn festivities. For as you see, the trees are bedecked with beautiful colors of reds, yellows, golds, and browns. A beautiful, joyous hello and wave to the turning of the new season, because it is indeed scary season and soon coming up to Halloween, and the town is abuzz with excitement. Little children running up and down the stone roads and being far too loud in people's front yards as they try to play rock and sock 'em with inflatable pumpkins and ghosts. Adults quickly stocking up on candy from the local grocery stores for fear that the Snickers will soon be out and ravenously consumed by the trick-or-treaters soon to descend upon their beautifully manicured green lawns. But the wisp of cinnamon and pumpkin spice takes us to the Mournful Pines Preparatory, the one high school in all of Stone's Throw Township that boasts high test scores and even higher rates of expensive cars being crashed by 16-year-olds, but we don't have to worry about that. That being said, we are going to waste no time getting to know our not quite yet magical girls, for you see, this is an origin story. So we are at the end. There is the obnoxious bell in the stone halls. It is a 3-story school, an indoor school made of brick and stone, a mix of rusty red with almost foreboding looking gray that seems oddly interspersed into what would seem like a cheery school, if not for the very oddly chosen mournful adjective at the very front of it, leading up the carefully selected shrub path along the sides, which often is used for cover for students who wish to make out, much to the chagrin of Principal Bernie Treese, Bernadette Treese is quite upset that students keep making out in the perfectly manicured shrubs. They spend money for that. That being said, as we walk onto the grounds, onto this 3-story school, the final bell rings, a shrill, loud beacon that actually brings quite a bit of joy to those who are leaving the school's halls. For tonight is the biggest Halloween party you could hope for, even in this sleepy little suburban town, the Gala of Monsters, where everyone puts aside their perfectly manicured Stepford Wives personas and becomes costumed and drinking lots of punch that may be spiked. We don't know. We don't condone it. I would like to start with a certain someone who has already been selected in the yearbook to be most likely to succeed. Valerie, what extracurricular or class are you leaving, and can you briefly describe your character, please?
Well, it's funny you should talk about the yearbook because I'm just coming out of yearbook committee at this very moment. And there's a whole lot that I've got to get done before the end of really the next few weeks because we're coming on the end of. We need to get everybody's votes in for all of the superlatives. We need to make sure that everybody gets. There are so many things. Anyway, there's a lot on my mind right now, so I'm not really 100% paying attention to everything that's going on. But something that constantly is at the back of my mind is, what the hell is Victoria doing?
What does Valerie look like?
Valerie is extremely... So she is constantly wearing something that is by a designer name. She has rich parents, and she knows that a lot of what she gets is coming from a certain amount of privilege. But if you wanted to be privileged, you could just work harder. She is
changing relationship to competitive.
For real, Valerie is pretty self-absorbed. She kind of knows it, and she hangs out with people that are of a reasonable set of societal and whatever set, because she knows that what's coming after high school is the real world, and everyone is going to find out that this paper-thin facade of the perfect girl that she has put up is all fake. And what is going to happen when they realize that she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, and she doesn't have the extra time to put in the extra... Her secret superpower is she doesn't sleep, and she has so many people around her at all times to help her with all of the projects and the things and this homework and the stuff that she does. And the problem with that is that one day she's not going to have all of that stuff. So yeah, kind of being a little crushed by the weight of expectations. So, teenager.
Valerie, you do have quite a few people who help you out, especially your sophomore lackey, Richie Renfield. Richie, who is actually quite tall and lanky, has just hit his growth spurt, going from a 5'3" to about a 5'10" within the span of a summer, but way too tall for his soon to be catching up limbs. He rushes after you and he goes, Val, wait,
What, Richie?
Ow.
What's going on?
You're going to the gala tonight, right?
Yeah, I forgot about the gala. Yes. Do I have a partner for the gala?
No. Do you need one?
Fuck.
Looking way too hopeful.
Can you find out what Braxton is up to? I think he might be alone. Shit.
Honey,
I've been so
and
busy,
without you
I
even
totally forgot.
Richie just runs. And following Richie like a camera, like he's a puppy with a GoPro, he runs through the halls, dodging students, knocking into a couple, knocking over backpacks. He will definitely get some very upset jocks at him at some point. But he rushes to where, Braxton? Where does he rush to? And can you tell us about Braxton a little bit? This boxer, this devil-may-care bad boy who captains lacrosse. Tell us a little bit about Braxton and let me know where he is right now.
So Braxton, as described, devil-may-care bad boy, at least for another few months until he gets to college and realizes how much that persona is not going to help him there. He was originally sort of a normal kid. His villain origin story is that he and Vicky dated for like a couple of months, and then she came out as gay, and he's since gotten over it, but the I'm a bad boy phase that he went through was kind of working for him, so he's stuck with that. He's a short king. He's probably 5'9", 5'10". He's wearing a red leather jacket, not a long one, a short one.
That's short to you? Anyway, go ahead.
I mean, I'm 6 foot, so, you know.
It's not short.
It doesn't mean 2 inches shorter than you is short.
That's not short.
Short people have no reason to...
5'6", 5'5".
Yeah.
All right. We'll say he's 5'6". My bad.
Oh my god.
But
He's not even taller than me. This is a problem.
Go.
he has black hair, but he's dyed like a streak of, let's say, neon blue going through it. And Renfield finds him coming out of home economics. Now, if you'd asked him what he was doing, he would have told you he had been condemned to remedial calculus because he was bad at math. In reality, he's been hiding that he's going to home economics because he likes baking. And so he is definitely surprised when Richie comes around the corner.
Richie zooms around the corner, panting a little bit. He is taller than you, but something about him just always reads like a little bit small. And he goes, "Hey, Braxton, how you doing, man? How's it going?"
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. I am here with a message from Valerie Drake.
Okay.
She would like to know if you will go with her to the Gala of Monsters tonight. I don't know if you know, but the Sinister Sirens are playing tonight. It's really cool. They're coming from the city. So, like, you should definitely go, and you should definitely go with Valerie.
Sinister Sirens were so last year, man. I don't know. I was planning on ditching and just doing donuts in my motorcycle.
God, you're so cool.
I guess. Yeah, if Valerie wants me to, I can do that for her. I can be a nice guy.
Richie runs off, expecting you to go after him.
Okay.
As Richie tears through the hallways, followed by Braxton, weaving through the hallways, Cora, where do we find you as a very enthusiastic Richie and maybe a less than enthused Braxton come trotting down the hall? Tell us where you are, what's your last activity for the day, and give us a brief description of your character.
So Cora's walking down the hall. She is about 5'6", 5'7", and she wears like very comfortable clothes, but they are old money clothes because her parents are rich. But the expectation of Cora is, think, oh God, what is The Devil Wears Prada, but nice. So she's walking down the hall. She has papers, she has books, and she's talking to someone next to her, telling them, okay, this packet needs to go to the what do you call it? Oh my God, what are they called? The yearbook group. They send us back to the yearbook group. Okay, then this one needs to go to the chess club. The cheerleaders need to make sure that they're not only in uniform for the homecoming game, but also have a change for right after for a homecoming parade. And then the gala tonight needs to have make sure that all the decorations are correct. Also, there has to be seating for teachers, and it has to be seating for chaperones, separate from the actual dance floor. They cannot be near the dance floor. We don't want people to think that they're actually being monitored. That's not cool. All right, the next thing needs to know. Oh, I forgot to add in my calendar that the day after tomorrow, I have 2 exams, and the SATs are coming up. Also, my dad says that I have to do an internship. That has to happen too.
Ew. You see your friend, Glenn. Glenn is a non-binary, very pale, hoodie-wearing, femme, they, them, your friend since kindergarten. When you say internship, they just go, ew. Really?
It has to happen. Like, there are expectations.
I don't know how you do it.
There are expectations of me, and I have to keep them up. I have to make sure that everybody has their things together, but I have to make sure my stuff is together too.
Hey, you have it way more together than like any of these other idiots at this school is all I'm fucking saying.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, so for the gala, okay, I forgot.
And at this point, Richie sprints by you.
And I think as Richie sprints by, Cora's is like, oh my God, watch it, Richie!
Oh, hey, Cora, are you going to the gala?
Yes, I've been planning the entire thing. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're head of the party planning committee. Listen, you know Valerie is going, and Braxton, who's trotting behind.
Sauntering. Full sauntering.
Maybe you should go with them and, like, get a carpool together, because, like, Valerie, I know, is really big on all this stuff, too, as student body president, you know, and you and Valerie are friends. You guys have been friends for a while.
Yeah, we're friends. Yeah, I'm pretty much friends with Valerie. That's fine, but I have a lot of stuff going on. Why do you need me to come with you right now?
because like I just want Valerie to feel like she's got kind of an entourage.
That's
He's like, not. You see, he lowers his voice. He goes, "Gore, come on, you know what she's like. Do me a solid."
I was literally going to go get my outfit for the gala. So here's what needs to happen then. You want me to go with Valerie, and that's totally fine. What I need from you is to go to the cleaners. You're gonna get my outfit. Then you're gonna go to Old Sal's shoe store. I have a pair of custom shoes being made. You need to pick them up. Make sure you ask for the gala slippers. That's what I'm wearing. Not the freaking homecoming shoes. Those are not ready. Gala slippers. Okay? After that, take them directly to my house. The password to get it, you have to punch your code in. Okay? The code to get in, and I'm going to whisper a 4-digit number to him. Don't tell anyone the code, please. Ew. Once the gates are open, you're going to go directly to the back door. Okay? Don't go to the front. It's not allowed. Go to the back door. You're going to go up the back stairs, and you're going to drop off all my stuff in my bedroom. Do not talk to anyone.
Got it.
Once you put everything down, back down
moment,
the stairs, back outside, do not talk to anyone. Are we clear?
At that moment, Val turns the corner and goes, Redfield, what are you doing?
Getting your entourage together, Val.
Okay, so Kara, you know that the limo is coming to pick us up after about 6 o'clock, right? 6:30?
Yeah, that wasn't okay. I mean, that's fine. They were picking.
My dad's gonna
up.
Oh, by the way,
the limo will come by your house, so it's no big
Sorry
deal.
to interrupt. Sorry to
That's
interrupt. You guys needed a fourth person to pay for the limo, right? Like you need a fourth person to come with you.
I mean, I guess.
Vicky. You see that Richie yells for Vicky, Victoria or Vicky Franklin. What are you doing at the end of the day? And can you describe your character?
Yeah, so Vicky is currently wrapping up. She's grading some papers for the freshman chemistry class that she's TAing. And she is kind of your typical high school weird nerd girl, very like mousy hair looking, round glasses, hair back in like a low kind of messy bun. Like she just does not care about her appearance. She's not thinking about any of that. She's just, she wants to get through high school, make it into medical school, be a doctor, not necessarily to help people, but to wield the power over life and death and stick it to all of those popular kids that she knows is going to peak in high school just to prove that she's better than them. And so she is in the middle of walking out of the classroom after having finished up her TAing duties. And she sees Richie. She's not really friends with Richie because she knows that he's Valerie's minion, and she does not like Valerie.
As soon as Richie calls for Vicky, Val's eyes widen, and then she slides slightly closer to Braxton.
Braxton is leaning up against a wall about a good 2 feet away. So as you start sidling over, he's just going to be like, hey.
Yeah, hey. You're coming with me, right?
Yeah. I guess I could show up for a little bit.
Cool. Yeah.
So...
Okay.
And Cora sees Vicky and goes, Vicky, okay, I was meaning to come talk to you. Okay, so the TA stuff that you've been doing, I have some learning tools for the entire class that you've been doing that someone asked for. And I just want to give them to you right now so that I don't forget. And she's going to turn to whoever is helping her. And just hand over a stack of learning tools, like how to take notes for class and stuff like that. So this is what the one of the students asked for. I feel like it would be really, really helpful in getting them to get the material a little bit faster. So here.
Oh, all right, you're so thoughtful.
Oh. Thanks, Cora. I will be sure to drop these off in the classroom.
Of
Valerie.
course.
And Vicky turns around,
Victoria.
goes back into the classroom, and is probably going to try and avoid going back out
God
there.
damn it. Who does she think she is? She's so...
Bunch of people she doesn't like.
I'm fine. It's fine. We're good. God damn it.
Richie runs back in to you, Vicky, and go, hey, like, you know they
What?
want you to, like, go with them, right?
Why?
Well, like, Braxton's your friend, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And, like,
Braxton
Cora's your friend.
Leans into the doorway. Just goes, hey. Leans back out.
Cora's everybody's friend.
Okay, listen, please do me a solid. I couldn't find a fourth person to get the limo. If you could just go with them and, like, buddy for one night, I would super appreciate it, or Val will kick my ass.
Okay, I am only doing this because I take pity on you and I don't want you to be injured.
I get that a
but
lot. I get that a lot.
I want it on the record that I am doing this against my will, and it is absolutely not. It has nothing to do with Valerie. That I'm very begrudgingly doing this. I don't want to help her out because I
Cool.
don't want to stare at her stupid, beautiful face all night.
Okay, he runs back out. So fast forwarding a little bit, the four of you begin to leave the school. Basically, your janitor, you all know him as Jonas. Really sweet, like 50-something-year-old dude is like, all right, get out of here. You know, I got to clean up. Go. Kind of shoos you out unless you like have an extracurricular, which a lot of students don't today because of the gala. It's a Friday. It's Halloween. You know, it's a great time. As you all walk out into, you know, the main area, there's a two-way street where the cars are coming and picking people up. You guys probably have your own vehicles, and all of a sudden you see a blur of something running across the street, looking like it's running towards you, but looking like a dog that's about to get like hit by a car.
Braxton takes off and runs towards the dog, yelling, "Here, boy, girl, possibly, come here, get out of the road!"
I need you to do a thwart peril roll. So for
Yay!
Glitterhearts, it is a powered by the apocalypse system using 2d6. For thwart peril, you're acting despite immediate physical danger, sneaking, dodging, or enduring something. You are going to roll a physical.
Cool. Love that. All right.
Which is your best stat as the boxer
is.
everyday identity.
Woo! All right. That is an 11.
That is a wild success. You describe to me what you do.
So Braxton takes off without thinking. You know, his cool voice that he's trying to do drops, and you kind of hear this like, come here, boy, come here, girl, whichever. He reaches the curb and launches himself. And he's been watching too many parkour videos, but I guess a little bit of it rubbed off on him. So he catches the dog and kind of does a shoulder roll onto the other side of the street, right as the threatening car passes behind him, I assume. Yep. Braxton flicks them off.
Yeah, as it goes by, Valerie's like, "Fuck you, asshole!"
You barely get a chance to think, Braxton, but as you look down, what you see is not just a dog, but a dog with 3 heads. It is about the size of a pit bull. So big guy. You're holding up, like not like you're holding him in the middle. Like
yeah,
this.
I know. I just was exaggerating polarity.
You see, one head is a corgi, one head is a toy poodle, and one head is a pug. And you see that the corgi head goes, "Ah, I knew that we had found the right people." Ah!
Oh my god!
As the 3-headed dog rolls perfectly, gets up and looks at the 4 of you, shakes, and the corgi says, "Oh, I dare say." And the toy poodle says, "Do not worry, they simply do not understand what they are looking at." And the pug goes, "It's really quite all right. We're just here to tell you, we got to give you some gifts because we think you are the people we've been looking for."
That's nasty. I don't like that.
Guys, is everybody else hearing this?
I mean,
yeah.
already.
It's so cute. Holy crap. It's like, oh my god, what are you?
Of course you would think this is cute. This is a scientific anomaly. This should not be happening. Dogs can't talk. Dogs only have one head.
So Cora's gonna be like,
liked scientific anomalies.
none of you know Cerberus.
Oh, I know.
I mean,
It's intelligent.
Giant.
Corgi they whip their three heads at you, Cora, and the Corgi goes, no, she's quite got it. Yes, we are indeed a Cerberus. You may call us, and they all say in unison, Spot.
Nope, don't like that. Absolutely not. Nope.
Seeing as Valerie is the only one who has treated them warmly, they walk up and go, Scritchies.
absolutely. She like does one hand under two different heads and then switches them and then switches, then switches, and then switches.
You will see a oddly soft side of Valerie as Valerie pets the adorable abomination. And they say
she looks at Vicky and goes, "What? They're good dogs."
Vicky is just sort of like crossing her arms and is I can't think of the word right now, but she's very upset that Valerie is getting to be cute with this dog, and if Valerie is being cute with the dog, then she doesn't want, Vicky doesn't want to be near the dog. But she's very envious that Valerie is getting to have this interaction with the dog.
Nasty.
What? Cora coming on real strong to your magical.
Oh no, this is Sam. This is Sam going, that's nasty.
Okay.
Cora, Sam is like, absolutely not. Cora, on the other hand, is kind of like, I don't understand. I don't understand why we're doing mythical creatures before the gala. We have things to do. I have to get changed.
Yes,
we need to go.
You see,
it's nice meeting you.
They do
Cora, all three of them are talking?
Yeah?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Tippy.
No, go ahead. It's your turn now. You can talk.
Okay, so
Sure.
your gala is in danger. I don't have a lot of time to tell you more, but here, and you see that they shake, and summoning out of the air are 4 items, and each of you are drawn to one of those items. Valerie, what item are you drawn to and that you take?
I did not put enough thought into this part. Oh my god. This is like the only thing I didn't. Yeah, give me just a second.
Vicky, what's your item that you
Vicky's item is a pendant in the shape of it's sort of a cross between like a DNA helix and a pentagram, like mixing the mystical and the scientific.
love it?
No, not a DNA helix. It's one of those doctor symbols, like with the 2 snakes and the wings.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah.
I need everyone to appreciate Sam's cat, please.
Hello.
For a moment.
It's
Beautiful.
It's Sisu.
You take the pendant and it feels warm and right in your hand, and you don't know why. Braxton, what item are you drawn to?
Braxton is drawn to a comically large and toy-looking belt buckle in amongst the things there. It doesn't look like this one. We'll say it's got lightning bolts going down it, and there is a holster on one side with a series of different bolts, like big comical-looking bolts with different colors and patterns on them.
Fantastic.
And then an obvious hole in the middle where the bolts would go.
And Cora, what is your item that you are drawn to? Your fan, darling!
Yes, the fan, because Cora likes the look of it, but also notices that on the side of it, or actually in the middle of it, there seems to be a weapon, and she's oddly drawn to that. And also she likes the idea of it catching people's attention, because she needs to catch people's attention so she can talk and tell them what to do. So this is are we listening? We need to listen. Okay.
And Valerie, what is yours?
Val finds herself drawn to this item that is just a simple silver pocket watch. And it's ticking very, very quietly. But on the cover is this beautiful etching of a hyacinth.
As you all take your items, you see that the Cerberus looks and goes, I cannot stay for long, but I will be there in your hour of need. Just know that things are not what they seem at the gala. Squirrel! And they all run off.
Sam is genuinely disturbed by this. I think this is a disturbing description. I'm just gonna let you know this, but continue.
I love Cerberus!
It's not as very cute. I didn't say this during the session 0, but I was desperately hoping each dog head would have a different voice, and thank you for that. Dreams come true.
Yeah, the corgi has a British accent, the toy poodle has a French accent, and the pug just sounds real gruff. Anyway.
Of course, yeah. That's how it works.
The pug is literally the pug from Men in Black.
Yeah, exactly. You all have these mystical items, but you know what? Do you really have time to think about that? You pocket it, and it's time to get dressed for the party. So let's have a getting ready for the party montage. What is everyone wearing? You're gonna roll up to Mystique Manor, a venue that is a large mansion with a huge circular courtyard, a beautiful fountain and pool in the back. It's one of those natural pools that looks like it's built into the stone with a waterfall coming down. The house is immaculate. It is silvers and marbles in marble stones with the little veins of gold running through like metallic blood veins. Everyone is rolling up in their limos. This is a high school event, but you do occasionally see some college students come back. All very tasteful, all very sweet. No alcohol served on the premises for the most part, unless a particular senior maybe gets their way. But as you walk in to this venue that's been used for weddings, homecomings, proms, all kinds of things, what is the appearance you all make as you walk up to the party? Yes, Valerie.
Before we begin, Victoria, tell me you have something to wear.
I mean, I wasn't even planning. I wasn't even planning to go to the gala in the first
coming
place.
With me. You can look through my closet. One item, I had better get it back, dry cleaned with no wrinkles. Understood?
I don't want to wear your clothes. Why would I want to wear your clothes?
I think I still have the Halloween.
Why would you want to let me?
I think I still have the Halloween costume you wore freshman year because you never took a lot of your stuff back. So I think I still have that.
She's not going to fit in the same thing that she wore in freshman year, Braxton.
Good God! Oh! Good God! Braxton takes a step back. He's pretty sure hands are about to be thrown.
Laura is going to go, hey, Vicky, do you mind coming by my house real quick? I just need some help. Do you mind coming by?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything to not have to wear Valerie's clothes.
Yeah, I just need you to just come by. And once we get to Cora's house, which is inevitably an old Victorian mansion, as
the two of them go off together, there's a brief second where the camera closes in on like Valerie leaving behind, going, "Wait,"
and Braxton turning to her when they're out of earshot and going, "Valerie, what the fuck? That was crazy."
That wasn't what I meant to do. Shit. Just go get ready.
So we're gonna end up in Cora's room, and it's a relatively large room with a large walk-in closet that can be, for all intents and purposes, could be a second bedroom, but it's a closet. And there are various clothes in there and everything else. And she's gonna turn to Vicky and go, "Listen, I have this like chocolate pleated gown that I've never worn. It's really, really nice. It's very, very like, it's nice. It's simple. It's modest. I know that you're like not flashy or anything else, but it's absolutely gorgeous. You could totally have it. I've never worn it. It was actually a gift. It's super pretty. And I feel like you would really look nice in it. And being that it's like this like lovely like rusty brown, I feel like it would like be very full like, and you would like totally like it.
I mean, that's very nice of you, Cora. I've never really been one to care much about what I wear, but I suppose if we're going to the gala, I should wear something nice. So that is very nice of you. I will happily accept your gown.
Yeah. And obviously, Cora's doing this specifically because she's trying to counteract what just happened. Specifically because it's like one of those moments you like could clearly see it's not what Valerie meant, but the way it came across, Vicky's just like, I hate you.
It's very much one of those moments where it was not meant the way that it was said.
Like, oh.
So I kind of interpreted that as like Vicky grew boobs since freshman year, which is a very normal thing to happen between freshman and senior year.
But the fact that Valerie
so like when that happens, when you
I've known
I'm just saying.
I've just been like casual noticing, not really like it wasn't like I was paying attention or anything. God.
Oh, of course not.
Amazing. You all begin to get ready, and let's skip ahead just for the sake of time. Skip ahead to the entrance. You all get into the limo. Before we do that, actually, one moment. I'd like to check in with Braxton and Valerie. The two of you are waiting for the limo to pull in front of Valerie's very nice 3-story house. It's very Gothic architecture, very like, I think is fair, Valerie, is very like, you know, a little on the nose. You'll see why. But Braxton, Braxton and Valerie, I would like you to take a moment before the limo pulls up, because of course Cora got the limo to go to her house first, because that's how Cora does logistics. Cora will have the limo; it'll have Cora and Vicky in it. But Braxton and Valerie, take a moment before that happens, especially with Braxton going, "What the fuck, Valerie?"
I want to assume, and tell me if you're going with this, that we haven't said much to each other since that. That we've just kind of been hanging out in mostly awkward silence with a few words being exchanged.
I think that, I think Val's been kind of like, as soon as it was over and she kind of did the very, very slight breakdown in front of Braxton, Val has been like, okay, get it together, game face on, I need to focus, I need to nail this entrance. And I can't afford to be confused right now. So putting it all aside, we're going to get this done. And so she's been very much like one foot in front of the other. Get it done, get it done, get it done.
Just feeling the waves of stress coming off of her. So as we're waiting for the limo, then Braxton is finally going to be like, okay, you're kind of shaking a little bit.
I mean, I put so much into this, right? And like only Cara's gone anywhere near as far, and
okay, but like you've done a really good job. I mean, from what I've seen, it looks cool, but like it's also like the world won't end. You know, the decorations fall down or something. Everybody knows you.
Decorations are gonna fall down?
No. Example. That was. Sorry.
God.
Bad.
Oh God. What if Renfield fucked up?
Braxton does not have the emotional intelligence to handle this that he thought he did, and just kind of bunk, and leaves her to her catastrophizing.
The limo pulls up. This, not one of the huge limos. There's only 4 of you. It's one of the smaller stretch limos. This beautiful white limo. And as Valerie and Braxton, you climb in. Yes, Vicky.
Right before they climb in, I just want to have like a brief moment with Cora.
Sure.
Where Vicky just kind of turns to her and is like, "So, do you think I'd look better than Valerie, or do you think she would be impressed with the way that I look?"
I mean,
I don't care about the way that I look.
Well, first and foremost, the dress looks absolutely gorgeous on you. Like just this tone, everything absolutely gorgeous. Like it's fitting you like a glove, like I expected. Like because planning. Also, I mean, I don't think it matters because you're not wearing what she wanted you to wear, and she's not going to expect you stepping into this car in the gown that you're wearing right now. So I think you just own it. Totally just own it. She's gonna absolutely eat it up. Also, just so you know, she's probably going to be slightly extra mean because of the way you look. Because you look really, really good. Just so you know.
Cora being like, I can sense the mean lesbians from a mile away.
She's gonna eat her up, apparently.
Yeah. Just so you know, I just
not that I really care, but
I get
I've
it.
never really been.
I get it. I know you. I know. Look, I get it. Like you guys have like this history, and I don't know what that was back before, but I think that tonight might be the night you kind of like maybe get past it a little bit. I mean, I don't know. It seems kind of weird, but I would just say confidence, you look great. Don't worry about what she thinks. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Cool.
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't matter what
It totally
thinks.
doesn't matter. It
at all.
matters exactly what
Yeah.
you think, and then you alone. That's it.
As the limo pulls up and all of you get into the limo, I am going to push us a little bit further to the entrance of the manor that I described previously. As you get out, you see that this is a party specifically for only juniors and seniors. You see many juniors and seniors getting together, some wearing Halloween costumes, some wearing nice dresses. It's a mix of like homecoming and a costume party. But overall, there is this buzz happening because of the Sinister Sirens, which is a band from the city of Boulder, because I couldn't think of a better name. Boulder's Peak.
No, I love it. I love it.
Boulder's Peak. The city of Boulder's Peak, which is about like an hour away from you guys. And they're a pretty well-known like rock band, and they're rad. So a lot of people are getting very excited. The buzz is palpable. However, as you all step forward, and you all can, as we role play, you can describe your outfits and so on. But all of you begin to sense like a lot of weird things going on. Something just feels odd as you're all beginning to shuffle into the main manor. So a couple of things that you all can do, because I know all of you are new to Glitterhearts. You can attempt to glimpse the truth. You also can be vigilant if you think you're in a dangerous situation. And you also have different moves that you can do. But it's that weird feeling of the vibes are kind of rancid and we don't know why. But no one else seems to pick up on that. Everyone seems to be like, yeah, the Sinister Sisters are going to play and it's going to be great. Oh my God, did you bring like the little bottle of vodka? Shut up! Like little things like that.
Cool.
I think Val is desperately trying to ignore the feeling in her gut, possibly because she's not sure whether it's the feeling of like there's something weird going on, or whether it's just the normal gut-wrenching, twisting feeling of oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And she knows that she has to look perfect in front of everybody, and so she's very much like kind of pushing for Braxton to do like some of the things that wouldn't come necessarily naturally to Braxton. Like she's like, no, you have to put your arm up here so that I can rest my arm on top of it, right? Just like this, and then you walk slow so that we can walk together. And she's wearing she had choices of her gown, and what she chose was between the little black dress, or the little black dress. But she's she's ready. She's got her game face on, and that kind of means that she's a little bit off her game in terms of noticing things that might be off. When she sees Vicky, she literally doesn't have anything to say. And like she goes, just like she stops for a moment and goes, yeah, you look good. That's it. That's all she can manage.
Thank you. You do too.
Yeah, thanks.
The fans are multiplying.
I got fans.
They're multiplying. We'll turn this into a musical yet.
Oh.
As that moment passes, Braxton, who I think is also kind of distracted, given that the person he once thought was the love of his life and his current date this evening are both seem to be at some kind of war. He's gonna as you start walking off towards past your having that moment with Vicky, Braxton's just gonna turn to Vicky and be like, "Yeah, you look nice." And like a year ago, that would have terrified you because it would have sounded like, the flame that he was still carrying. But tonight it actually sounds like a friend saying you look nice.
Aww.
Yeah, same to you.
Yeah, thanks.
Not too bad yourself.
Braxton's outfit, by the way, is clearly designed to look like he didn't care what he wore, and is clearly deeply designed what he wore. It's like a matching denim vest with like some lightning bolts on it, and like it matches the color of his hair, and he's got like rocker pants.
This dude. Cora, what are
we
you
color
wearing?
coordinated in any particular way?
Oh God, I hope so.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think like she's wearing red jewelry and you've got like a red tie or something like that. Like yeah.
Cora, what are you wearing?
Cora's wearing a black Rhoda cape dress. It has a V-neck and a off-the-shoulder hooded cape that kind of like flows when she walks, flows out when she walks. Sort of similar to like, not Severus Snape, but because not the same cape. This is very much
very separate, completely distinct cape.
Yes, but the same type of like flow, very ethereal. This dress cinches at the waist and it's floor length, and very very slim fitting and very accentuating her slim figure.
As you all walk in, you begin to hear the sounds of the DJ playing the music before the main event. Pretty typical DJ booths, some lights flashing on the ceiling. You know, those colored like gobos and like the one disco ball type looking rainbow thing. Definitely a little bit of like a more popular music that you would hear blasting out of the radios of cars that cost way too much for what they are, blasting out in Stone's Throw Township. But again, none of you can shake that feeling that something feels weird, and you each feel the weight of the mystic item, feeling like an ever-present thing. None of you could bear to part with it for whatever reason. But if any of you want to look around, if you want to glimpse the truth, if you want to see things, we can do some rolls. But right now, all four of you, as you come in, even though everyone else seems to be like having a great time, dancing, doing stuff, they're all excited for Sinister Sisters, something just feels weird.
I think Cora, sensing that the weirdness of this whole thing, and kind of like, what the heck? Like, why does she feel so attached to this fan, which is weird, but also two, she is planned meticulously for this gala, down to the last detail, from not only the decorations and food to drinks, but also like seating and everything else. So having this off feeling, she's kind of like, she wants to, how do we do one step ahead? Because she's kind of like figuring out.
One step ahead is more of a So I'm just looking it up really quickly. For your you haven't transformed into that yet. Once you
Okay.
do, you can have that. What you can do is roll a glimpse of the truth. Go
Okay,
ahead
we
and
can
roll
do
me
that.
a mental check. So that's 2d6 plus your mental bonus.
I don't understand why my mental's a -1. It's so weird.
Because you picked the team player.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you shouldn't have a -1 to mental. You have a -1 to mystical. So your mental should be a 0 unless you added a 1 to it.
0. And then -1 to mystical. That makes more sense. Okay, cool.
And then you should add a 1 to one of your other stats. So you should have a 1 in one of your stats, a 2 in emotional, and a -1 to mystical. So if you want to add that 1 to your mental, you can.
No, let's leave it at 0. It's fine.
Okay.
9,
9? Okay.
10.
9.
No, wait. 9, 10, 11, 12.
How dare you? Wild success. Now, there is a list of questions you can ask, but because you rolled a 12 or higher, you can ask me any question you want.
What's wrong? Why is this wrong? I don't like that this is right. Why is all of this wrong?
There's the uncanny feeling of an influence that is not yours. If you've ever... It's the simile that comes to mind is if you've planned a wedding and you walk in and you swear your toxic mother-in-law's hands have been all over it. Like the flowers aren't the quite shade. Something has changed. The sound equipment looks different. And something is warning you to get out as suddenly basically you're given a warning, which is something in you says, that sound system, something's wrong, because it doesn't look like the sound system you had rented with the school. It looks almost iridescent, like it's shimmering like the inside of a shell. No one seems to be noticing because maybe it looks like the light, but also everyone is like really hyped. Every time you bring up the name Sinister Sisters, everyone is like really, really hyped. Like you even see Richie, who somehow got in as a sophomore, managed to weasel his way in. And you see Glenn, and they're just like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited for the Sinister Sisters." Neither of them have been huge fans of the Sinister Sisters. Something is wrong.
Cora is going to, oddly enough, she has notes about the gala. Despite her elegant gown, she's still carrying stuff with her. Notes and contracts and all these different things because this is her
They'll
event.
fold up nicely into an elegant clutch.
Absolutely.
we love a gown with pockets.
And she's also going to pull out a smartphone, which also has some of these documents, and she's going to look through it, and she'll like, I feel like I didn't order this. This doesn't feel like the right band. Why would I contract Sinister Sisters? I feel like this is not, and she's like desperately looking through her contracts, trying to find out who she actually, maybe she didn't do the Sinister Sisters. She's like desperately looking and trying to find this contract, and she's not finding it, I think.
Yeah,
Is Valerie
you
nearby?
all of you, I think, are keeping close.
Okay. Valerie is gonna like hear you and then start trying to sort of notice things herself. And then after a little while, she might be like, Richie, where are you?
Richie is moshing near the front.
Interesting. I didn't know he could move like that. She's gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna also try to. Do I want to glimpse the truth? That's mental. Be vigilance is also mental. Yeah, I'm gonna try and glimpse the truth.
Sure, roll that mental check.
That is 6 + 1, 7.
Okay, you can ask. You can hold one question to ask me from the list, which is a big list for those of you who can't see behind the curtain. There's a big list of questions that you can ask, including what's about to happen, what's the most useful thing here, what needs to be protective, what new and useful information can I gather, stuff like that.
I am going to. The most important question to a queen bee is, who's in control here? Because it doesn't feel like it's Cora, and it doesn't feel like it's me.
As you ask that question, you suddenly hear a voice over the microphone say, All right, Stone's Throw, let's start partying. And you see coming onto the stage are 3 beautiful women with iridescent pearl white hair in different styles. One has a large knot on the back of their head. One of them has this like long curls. They're all wearing the same iridescent like body suits. And they all have the palest, like either blue or gray or green eyes. And they start to sing. Cora, because you rolled so well on that Going to the Truth, you know that sound system is about to burst out and you do not want to be here when it does.
So Cora is going to turn to Valerie, Vicky, and Braxton and go, we are going to all, en masse, the 4 of us, go outside right now. Because I need to tell you something and we can't do it in here. This instant. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sure.
Let's go.
I am a teenage boy. You will have to drag me out of here. But the band just started.
And she's going to physically.
Vicky's got this. Vicky's going to grab Braxton to the arm and go like, "You're walking with me."
You mean Valerie is?
Sorry, Valerie is. Oh my gosh. Yes, Val is going to do that one.
If you are having trouble leaving Braxton, one of you could try to convince him to go with you using a convince someone check.
Ooh, yeah, actually, that's probably what I'm going to do instead. That would be what?
That's an emotional.
How do I not have a bonus to emotional?
Because you're a persona build.
I know,
I do
but I'm.
But Cora does. Cora is an emotional build.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah. And since Cora's the one that's like, we're going, and she snaps her fan, because
Are
pay
you okay,
attention.
Valerie? Are you okay with Cora taking this role?
Okay,
Cora,
so
roll
she's
that
gonna.
emotional.
Cool, let's go. 6, 7, 8 plus 2 is a 10.
Incredible. Braxton, I think you do what they ask.
Yeah. He kind of well, actually, what do you do first of all?
So Cora says to everyone, we're going outside because I need to speak to all of you right now. And as Braxton's like, but the band is about to play, she's gonna snap her fan right in his face and be like, let's go.
When you snap your fan in his face, he actually kind of like, yeah, sure, let's go.
As you all begin to move, there is suddenly a ripple of energy as the tallest of the Sinister Sisters strums a guitar. The energy comes out in waves from the speakers. You are blasted back as you fly through the doors, and you hear the cheers of an enthralled crowd as the doors slam shut. And you see Richie and Glenn stand in front of it like guards.
Oh, that's not nice.
I don't think we can leave now.
Well, no, you're outside, I should say.
Yeah, we're
Okay. We just got outside.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
That's
okay.
so Richie and Glenn are standing outside the doors.
Yeah, they're like guards, and they're bopping to this music, and they look entranced.
Hey, are you two okay? What are you doing? Why are you standing there?
You're not supposed. You can't come in. You don't understand. You don't understand how good this music is.
Huh.
Richie.
Ugh, God, you're so bossy all the time. And he starts just dancing with Glenn and ignoring you. And suddenly you hear I was getting
Like
a little
my whole
worried.
thing.
You hear a voice below, which Sam's gonna hate, but I'm gonna love. I thought that this might happen, and you see a 3-headed dog looking at you.
Ah!
How do you think that this would happen?
How did you think this specifically would happen?
Well, I've been worried about the sinister sirens. They are, in fact, sirens. In case you haven't noticed, they're feeding off the mental capacity of your classmates. And I gave you those items for a reason, and I need you all to trust me. It's Halloween. I know that I am a strange-looking creature. No, we are a glorious-looking creature. Sure, but in this case, we need all of you to trust us. Hold up that magical item and say a phrase. You need to claim your true powers.
You are glorious. Look at you. You're so
Oh, Lord, have
glorious.
mercy. Listen, guys, I think we actually need to do this for some weird and odd reason. Also, the vibe, I did not contract any siren, whatever they are. Completely different band. Never showed. Problem. I contracted the lip plumpers. That's not them.
No, the lip plumpers are totally awesome.
Yeah, I know. Like,
now's not the time. You have to save the people who are enthralled by these sirens.
we got that part.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to get them off this stage.
Right.
All right.
Right, maybe we try these things out?
Yes.
You said we say something?
I guess.
Okay, what
Think
do we
what is in your heart, Braxton? What does your heart tell you, Braxton, as you tap into the power of the spelt? What phrase do you say, and what does your transformation sequence look like as you turn into your magical form?
Okay. God, it's everything I ever wanted. So Braxton puts the belt buckle on his belt area, and a actual belt magically appears, like flies around and snaps into the other side and tightens perfectly to him. And then, sort of in a trance, he reaches down and takes the green bolt, which is the closest one to him, and pulls it out of the little holster on the belt and holds it up in a pose and says, "If I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear. Henshin!" And shoves it into the belt. I had to include the henshin, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
I'll say, let's see, it's Frankenstein, so
Frankenstein's monster.
Frankenstein's monster, sorry, yes. Lightning bursts out of the belt in but the lightning bolts, instead of acting like lightning bolts should, they turn into like chains that wrap around his body and form into this fully enclosed, helmeted, extremely toyetic looking, like Frankenstein's monster. But if he was like a cyber ninja, with like two bolts in his neck and this really streamlined helmet, with the like flat top going up into like a point, and it's all like green and black.
Flat top going into a point.
What is happening?
Lightning strike appears and poses. Vicky, you see this man, this monster before you. How do you transform?
Yeah, so after seeing this, Vicky is a little bit dazed, like, okay, that's weird. I didn't know that he could do that. But then she is like overcome with this sudden urge to hold up this pendant that she has been wearing because it felt right to put it on, and just say, life, although it may only be an accumulation of anguish, is dear to me, and I will defend it. And in a showering
so good.
of sparks and sparkles and light, Vicky is transformed from this beautiful brown gown that Cora so kindly left her, so kindly gave to her. She is transformed into this powerful, magical looking young woman. Her glasses have changed into like scientific goggles, and her dress is now like a scientific coat, except it like instead of like going into like the long coat at the bottom, it kind of poofs out into a mini skirt, and she's wearing these like tall thigh-high black boots with like 4-inch heels that is somehow still very comfortable to walk and run around in, and her hair
mechanics, yeah.
yeah. And her hair, which was like put back into a bun, is now like free flowing, and it looks a little bit mad science-y. And she just stands there in like her finishing pose and is just like, okay, that was weird.
As Dr. Promethea enters the scene, Cora, you have that fan out. What do you do? Ooh, I cannot hear you.
Lost your audio.
Oh, lovely. Is that better?
That's way better. Thank you.
Cora sees these two transformations and oddly enough is not surprised considering the fact that actual sirens, also the parents of a three-headed dog, no longer surprised by anything at this point, and she clacks open the fan and she starts to fan herself, and as she fans herself, you guys notice that the wind picks up and starts swirling around her, and the dress that she's wearing changes from black to a silvery gray, and you notice that her feet disappear and become smoke-like, and everything about her is air and ethereal and moves around, and she doesn't really say anything, but you hear whispers on the wind of other voices coming around, and you're like, this is, everyone's like, this feels really spooky. Halloween. Yay. And she is continually fanning. The more she fans, the more she changes. And her black hair changes from black to gray. And her eyes go from brown to gray. But her skin tones becomes, even though it's still brown, it's very iridescent. And before you see a genie.
Transform, I wish, into a magical genie girl. And last but certainly not least, Valerie.
Val has watched all three of these with her eyes widening more and more, and then she looks at this stopwatch, this pocket watch, and the ticking is suddenly louder, and it's in her head, and it's in the air, and you feel it reverberating, tick, 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 and she says, "My revenge has just begun. I spread it over the centuries, and time is on my side." And then the clock, you hear this ding, this loud dong. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. And blood drips into her outfit, and some of it clears away from random patches of skin all over her, and then dissolves into lace and bits of ribbon that are it's more not gown than it is gown, but it's covering all the essential bits, and and it is now a deep wine red instead of the black dress that she was wearing before, and her like very, very nice looking little platform sorry, not platform heels, her little heels, her pumps turn into these chunky combat platform boots, and it's like you're suddenly looking at her going, wait, was she goth inside the whole time? What is this? And her hair comes undone out of the thing and like grows to 3 times its length. And she is just standing there with this pocket watch hanging off of her hand, and then she throws it up and it falls perfectly around her neck. And she's in that final pose. I think I'm a glittery vampire. What the hell? I can stand outside in daylight?
Wow. That's funny.
Remind me of your hero name, Valerie. My brain just left its
I
body.
don't actually have one. I didn't separate it from. I think because
I
I
mean,
was
isn't it
so.
just Dracula?
I think it's just Dracula.
That's
Or
so
wait,
fair.
wait. The countdown.
The countdown.
That's actually really
That
good.
works.
It has to be.
Really
I hate it
good.
so much. It has to be the
That
one.
works.
As the four of you stand
Yeah.
there, you see the spot in front of you, and they say, you have to get back in, and you have to stop the sinister sirens at any cost. I can help you. Braxton, roll me 2d6.
You got it. Am I adding anything?
Nope, this is a chance to see if you get any advice from your little guy.
Total of 10.
With a 10, they have some pretty solid advice. So they look at you and with all three heads, and they say, "You are magical girls, magical monster girls, powered by the joy and scariness of Halloween. All of you have a monster inside of you, and you must unleash it. I forgot that I was supposed to do an English accent for this character." We do have some advice for you. You need to get in, but know that you might have to beat the sirens at their own game. Maybe you have to outperform them, maybe you have to stab them, but either way, you must stop them. And then you see the pug go, "But you gotta get past these guys first," and gestures to Richie and Glenn under the siren's thrall. You each get a hold 1. This is a point that you can hold on to and add it as a +1 forward to any of your rolls when you need it. But the challenge is before you. The manor doors are shut. The fairy lights twinkle, but something feels wrong. There's black mist surrounding it, and you also hear the sound of ocean and waves. But there's no water around you except for maybe the pool outside. What do the 4 of you do?
I think the first thing that I am going to do is, now that I am transformed, I feel this like power swelling. Sorry, adjusting in my seat. I feel this power swelling inside me, and I summon forth my personal minion.
Yeah.
Who is like this like funky little guy. He's like 4'9", kind of like looks not quite humanoid, but not quite human. And somehow I just know that his name is Igor. That's very strange. I don't know why I know that, but
Master, I am here to serve you.
Okay.
That's even worse than Renfield. God.
Cool. Great.
We got some power dynamics we got to talk about later.
I can quit
Sorry, Richie.
anytime I want, actually.
Yeah. Igor, is that your name? Igor?
Yes, Dr.
Igor.
Promethea, it is an honor.
Okay. Hi. Yeah, great. Do you have anything you can help us with? What do you know about this? And
Not mystical.
Yes, so I am invoking knowledge from beyond to consult with my minion, and
That's so cool.
10
awesome.
plus.
Y'all are rolling wildly good.
Wild!
No, so
I
yeah,
have
that's
never
a 12.
seen rolls like this.
That is a 12.
Oh gosh. On a 10 plus, you gain a piece of beneficial knowledge about the situation. You get to tell me what it is. So what is the beneficial piece of information that Igor gives you?
Oh no, I have to think of something.
Apparently, according to the language of it, unless you want me to.
Yeah, can you tell me?
Yeah, not a problem. I think it's kind of funny. They're like, you tell the GM. You see, Igor says, one thing sirens do not like having happen to them is being outperformed or shut up.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Listen, there's sound systems, lots of technology, very exciting technology. If we go in there, can I mess with the technology?
Sure, buddy. You can do whatever you want.
Cora's going to, upon hearing that, go, listen, I could totally grant wishes. Just so you know, there are rules, apparently, to these wishes. However...
Like that movie?
No granting, no falling in love, no wishing for the
no
dead
impossible,
to come back to life.
nothing
No
impossible.
wishing for more wishes.
No wishing for
I
more
can
wishes.
bring the dead back to life. Wait, no, I don't know if I can.
I'm not sure.
I can't force free will. I can't do that. But knowing that they don't like to be outperformed, or what was the other thing? They don't like what?
They don't like to be silenced or outperformed.
Or
you
silenced.
You can shut them up or you can outperform them.
Once we get inside, if someone happens to wish for a silence spell, or a wish for quietness, or a wish to, no mouths, that could be a thing. Just so
You
you
could
know.
absolutely do that. That's a really good idea. I think I might be able to get us in.
Yeah.
Can I
And
try
I do
something?
want to remind you,
Oh.
Cora does also have a power to get in, but I want to see what Valerie is doing. Valerie, what are you doing?
Valerie is going to walk right up to Richie Renfield and literally put her hand on his shoulder, catch him in the eyes, and go, Renfield, look at me. And I would like to use all eyes on me to demand attention from my target with my grand presence through charm, fear, or any number of other ways. I'm essentially trying to charm him into looking at me, and I would like him to. What I'm trying to do is bring him back to himself. You remember who you are, and you remember how much you have been for me all of this time. You are the best, Richie, and you need to get me through this door.
All eyes on me. You roll a convince someone, but instead of rolling with emotional, you roll with persona. Go ahead and roll that check.
That is a 3 and a 2 plus 2, so 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, not a failure, but I will say, with a you demand presence, blah blah blah, make a convince someone roll with persona. So basically, they'll do it, but he looks at you and he just says, I'm scared.
Oh.
I'm always supposed to do what you want, and I finally feel free with this music, and you're gonna take it away from me. Is it bad that I feel free?
You're not free. You're following someone else's rules. You can...
I followed your rules. That's all I do, Val. Or whoever you are, you look real different.
You know, Renfield, you can just ignore me. You've never done it before. You've never even tried.
And with that reassurance that you'll protect them in some way, they will move aside from their side of the door. But Glenn steps forward and goes, No, you're not harshing our vibes tonight, okay? Maybe you can convince little simp over here. I am not so easily convinced.
Hey, leave him alone. Bam. He's doing his
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Let's see. What is that?
Are you smacking him? Are you smacking him?
Just a little, because I figure I'm in power armor and he's a high schooler. I probably could just.
Yeah, that's a class roll.
Oh no! Please don't.
All right. Okay, we're doing combat.
Roll a physical.
That is a 10.
So you are both going to do damage to each other. Now, here's the thing. Glenn will do your damage back to you. That's how Glitterhearts works. But on a 10 plus, you can choose one extra effect. You can take a +1 forward or give a +1 forward to another hero. You can inflict an extra harm. You can suffer a 1 less harm. You can force them where you want them to go, or you can force them to drop something. That being said, your physical is a +2. They'll take 2 damage, which they're an everyday person. They're kind of out. You will also take 2 damage as they pull out essentially their own, what do they have? Oh, God. What'd you say?
It's a switchblade comb.
No. I think Glenn is on the wrestling team, and they're gonna sock you right back.
Nice. Okay. It was actually a 12. I forgot I get +1 to clash.
Oh, you can either suffer. You can choose an enhanced effect instead, which is all magical heroes get a +1 forward. You suffer no damage, inflict double damage, or force the enemy to flee.
I'm gonna do force the enemy to flee.
So how does this go? As you.
So he's like, no, you can't convince me, and I just kind of walk up and
Oh, and clarification, Glenn is they them pronouns.
Oh, sorry. They said you can't convince me, so I walk up to them and just kind of a quick bop would see how strong my power armor is, and they hit me in the face, and then I kind of make another move towards them, and they just run screaming into the night.
Run away. You bop them, they go, F phew, bop you back, and you're like, I'll do it harder. And no. Your way in is secured. Now, for those of you watching, we have decided not to do a break during the stream. I, however, need to take a quick step away, but I will have my headphones on. I would like the four of you to kill some time for me and tell me what happens how are you going in? Are you sneaking in? Are you forcing your way in? What is happening?
I think
Cool. Well, first of all,
probably the force our way in types.
Probably.
None of us are small personalities.
Hold on, wait. First, Braxton, did you take damage?
I did. I took 2 damage.
Cool.
Also, I don't know how much health I have. I realized.
I am going. Well, you've got. I think you've probably got 12 health because it's 10 plus physical.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, but I am going to use my connection to life to heal those 2 damage for you.
Thank you.
I can do that. So I to
Damn,
roleplay
you're
that
so cool.
a little bit.
I know, right?
To roleplay that a little bit, I'm gonna be like, oh, Braxton, you're what? That's not. Stop getting hurt like that.
He said he wasn't gonna get convinced.
Yeah, but
I mean, true, but you didn't have to like actually hit him. That was weird.
Yeah, like boys always do this. They always go for the physical.
Yeah, like use your words next time. Ew.
And I think Vicky or Dr. Promethea at this point is just kind of like wave her hand at him like, why are you doing that? And like as she does that, just some sparks of lightning will shoot off of her fingers and hit you, but instead of hurting, you feel a little better, like back to 100% again.
Okay, that was awesome.
Does it feel like anything? Or you remember anything like that?
That feels a little bit like that time I almost died in lab. Do you remember that?
You know what just popped into my head?
Everyone remembers that.
the Big Red song from the Big Red commercial. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Like you would have like a cinnamony, like flavored gum. I don't know why. That's so
Why are we
weird.
talking about the flavor?
Cinnamon flavored
After feeling the shock, Braxton is gonna look a little closer at Vicky's costume, look down at what he's wearing, and then be like, "Are we doing a best friends group costume right now?" And go for the high five.
I guess. And Vicky's just gonna kind of awkwardly high five him.
Now, I do want to call attention to Cora, or I wish. You have the power of darkness. You're realizing that these shadows are kind of creeping around you.
Yes.
You also, as the team player, know that you're going to work best together. So, using that kind of magic and working together, how are you going in? The doorway is cleared. You have cleared the challenge. I keep forgetting. Sam picked the popular one first before we started, and then changed it to team player. My brain keeps going to the popular one. I need to stir up it. But basically, how did the 4 of you get back into the manor and try to approach these sinister sirens?
So I think with this whole darkness thing and with these shadows, can I control somehow? Maybe with like, I don't know.
So the power that you have is your dagger, which you can summon. If we were doing this as a long-term campaign, fun fact about Glitterhearts, for those of you who have not planned it, if you have played this as a long-term campaign, you can pick up more powers. This is your basics starting out for your origin story. What is up, Val?
Can I really quick interject on the previous roleplay section? Because right after the punch and the 2 others were kind of going like, why'd you actually hit them and whatever, and I think Val kind of slides over next to Braxton and thought like, it really worked though, and I kind of thought it was pretty hot.
Yeah, but violence. Okay, whatever. Weird. Just punching random people.
Okay, Glenn is anything but random. Glenn is on the wrestling team too.
Which is why he ran away. But anyway, so
power armor.
I wish, also, as the tactician,
Sorry.
This is a time you can use one step ahead. Because you're kind of analyzing the situation. You feel like you are a planner. what does it feel like as like the formulas start flowing? You're in your
So-
mind palace.
As Glenn runs away and she sees Richie kind of go, "Oh my God, I am a person. I'm a real boy." Sorry. As that happens, she kind of like she's looking at the shadows and she's looking at the door. She's hearing this music and knowing what's happening inside. She's gonna like, and also know that we have now Igor. Apparently, she's going to see that everyone's so distracted by the sirens. No one's really, other than the sirens, no one's really going to give them any hard time approaching the stage. So I think she's going to suggest and see that they could probably get to the stage pretty quickly. And we just need Igor to like unplug things. Whatever he wants to. Go ham. Pull them out. Yank, yank, yank. That's what needs to happen.
Do you want to roll me a one step ahead?
Sure.
All right, go ahead and roll that mental check.
Okay. So that's still 2d6 plus my mental, right?
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
All right, here we go. I'm using my clanging dice.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
I love that.
12.
Oh my God. On a 12 plus, every ally gets an ongoing +1 in the scene. So, Cora, you're going to swing open the doors. How do you bestow this
We have
blessing
not had a
upon
roll
your
below
party?
a 9. We haven't had a
No,
6.
you have. There's been some 7s. There's been
Okay,
some 7s.
okay.
There's a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's literally two
Wow.
sixes staring at me. So Cora's going to clack her fan open and start fanning her, and the wind blows the doors open, and that swirling that happens kind of gives like an off a of not like a actual like shield so people can't see them, but like a just like a don't look here type of thing, like like a don't look here type of, not like a really spell, but like there's this wind that's happening. Oh, it's just a little breeze. Don't notice us. And as Igor like scampers ahead to where the little, all the technical stuff is and start yanking.
As you all begin to move in, you hear the music, and it is pretty awesome music. Like, they are hitting every beat extremely well. Their voices are stunning. You see that people are just enthralled, and with your tactician's guidance, you're able to duck behind corners. You're able to do those things. But as you begin to walk, Valerie, you suddenly see wobbling in front of you as Igor tries to unplug things. Valerie, you see that one of them is about to topple and fall onto Vicky. Or Dr.
I'm
Prometheus.
definitely going to try to thwart peril. No, protect someone.
That is going to be a protect someone. Go ahead and roll a persona.
Okay. 9. That was persona.
Yes, it was.
That is a +2. That's 11.
You can do 2 of these things.
I am going to I'm assuming that doing things with the attacker is not going to be possible because it's
Not
just
so
falling
much.
thing.
I mean, you could like move the speaker in a way that it becomes like a shield later. If you want to do that.
My physical rating is 0 anyway, so dealing damage to it, that's not going to do anything. So I'm going to redirect the attack to myself and have the damage of the attack.
You are going to take 1 harm as the speaker topples. Dr. Prometheus. Valerie, how do you get sorry, I should say the countdown. How do you get Dr. Prometheus out of the way?
I think that when Val moves in this sudden, like, she's going to protect this person that actually matters quite a whole lot to her. Don't tell anyone she said she ever even thought that. She kind of slides across the ground, and you can sort of see that it's like like this trail of blood that doesn't leave behind any stains, but she puts herself between the falling stack of speakers and Dr. Promethea, and is basically like, get down, and then takes the hit herself.
As you do this, Vicky is just like stunned at first, and like, why would you do something like this? What? But kind of almost on reflex, with these new powers that she's come in touch with, after she, or no, wait. So she's stunned at first, and she's like, Val, why? You saved me. Why would you do that?
Val reacts to that with like there's sort of a moment of like, you can see in her face that she's worried about you getting hurt, but instead of that, she like cuts it from her face, schools it down, and says, you've got to get your head in the game. We can't have you losing any, we can't have you falling behind. And she's like, she's seriously like, you can see that there was genuine fear, but she's also doing this like, throwing it back on you almost, instead.
Now, the issue with speakers falling... Sorry, go ahead.
So Vicky's gonna respond. Right. Well, you got hurt. You got hurt because of me. Here, let me help. And she like holds out her hands and like gently kind of touches Val's shoulder, and the same lightning sparks fly to heal you back for that 1 point that you took of damage that you took.
Vicky, you're a genuinely good person.
As you say that, unfortunately, with a bunch of speakers falling down, there's going to be noise. You hear the music stop, and you hear a... Interesting. I'm sorry. And you see the tallest of the sirens step forward, and you see that fangs descend from their mouths as scales begin to come together. She goes, I'm sorry. I think you forgot we're in charge of this party. Groupies, take care of them. You see all of the teenagers around you form two mobs, basically, two hordes that you need to dispatch of. Now, a reminder, the bread and butter of Glitterhearts is to help each other. We can do this together, and that is how you get power points, which are things you need to collect for a team attack. Braxton, I just saw you in Twitch chat. I need you to RP that right now.
Oh, but what? Oh, Twitch chat? Oh, okay, yeah. I just didn't want to interrupt. When the healing thing happened, Braxton leaned over to Cora and went, I think sparks are flying.
You are now like, oh my god.
You are now in a very dangerous situation where you will need to help each other. You see these like very much like the thriller zombies dancing. They're like coming towards you.
Incredible.
So there are a lot of things you can do. You've got powers, you've got weapons, you've got all kinds of stuff. Glitterhearts does not have an initiative, so just work together, make the timing work. You've got these two hordes of students that you need to neutralize before you can get to the sirens.
I think Braxton is going to be like, all right, you guys are good at coming up with the plans and stuff. I can probably hold them off for a little bit. If you guys want to come up with something to do, so I'll try to just like keep them at bay without hurting them, and then. Good
news, everyone! We just got a redemption to give everyone a +1 forward.
Yay!
So now we all have a +2.
A +2 forward.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for the redemption. Heck yeah! So Braxton, please go ahead and keep going. Actually, I'm going to try calling you your hero names. Lightning Strike, what are you doing? Sorry.
So, Lightning Strike is going to reach down to the side of the belt, and there's this, let's see, what's another Frankenstein thing? Besides the bolts. Let's just say there's like a motorcycle handle or something there. And he pulls that out, and is like it's clearly some kind of cool weapon, and he goes to flip it open, and this like knife comes out of it, and he goes, "Never mind."
Not to hurt the other teenagers.
I took wounding and stun with that thing. I'm definitely not using it now. I mean, stun would be good, but wounding
We
would
can
be
use
bad.
it for the sirens. We're gonna do something else for them.
Yeah.
Those are my classmates, anyway.
Hey, let's not kill our classmates.
Yeah, I would like to help you guys by holding off the ravening hordes. So
Ravening
Okay.
hordes. Wow.
So who are you help? This sounds like a we can do this together physical. So you are holding people off and pushing them. Who are you helping specifically? No wrong answer. As everyone else begins to attack, we can do this together. It takes place in 4 different forms. You can do 2 heads are better than 1, which is mental. I've got your back, which is physical. Supernatural intervention, which is mystical, and you can do this, which is emotional. So lightning strike, getting this back up to who's going to help, and you will roll this check, Braxton. But I need to know who you're doing this for.
okay, so this is gonna be I've got your back, and I am going to do it for Valerie, because
Okay.
a date.
I want to get through.
Yeah.
I just saw them distend fangs. I'm going in for it.
I will-
So if I can get cut through the crowd using Braxton as crowd control to get myself on the stage, that would be super great.
Sweet.
Amazing.
All right, so this is a cooperative roll. So if I succeed, there's a bunch of different things that happen, but because it's
We'll talk about it. Go ahead and roll that 2d6 plus your physical. Go for it.
I cursed
Oh,
myself. It's okay because I have a +4 to physical, so this goes from a 4 to an 8.
In a cooperative relationship, you're going to. So basically, you take a PowerPoint countdown. You take a PowerPoint, add that to your stash. That's something that you'll need. However, you also get a +1 to your next roll, which means you get a +3 to your next roll. Lightning strike. You put yourself in danger. You see that a set of the students who are kind of the jockey types just go, "What? No, we're tougher than this guy. Listen to the rocking music." And they're gonna shock you in the stomach as the countdown goes by. And I need you to take 1 physical damage.
You've got it. And also sparks fly off of my stomach when they punch me for no apparent reason.
What?
Whoa,
Okay.
that's weird.
Sparks or sparkles?
Both?
Yeah, I think both.
Sparkly sparks.
Cool.
All right, Valerie busts through the horde to get to the stage. Let's check in on Cora and, or rather, I Wish and Dr. Promethea.
So I think I wish is going to be like, you guys, you didn't make a wish.
We forgot the most important part of the plan.
I mean, technically, according to the book, you don't have the magical I Wish power, but you do have a dagger.
Right.
I know.
I mean,
Technically, I have a skill called I Wish, but I think it only
Right.
works for me.
right. But I think Cora's going to summon the dark dagger that she has.
Yes.
And because of her genie form, she doesn't need to hold it. She kind of like lets it float. And because I want to above table. Early on, when she sensed all this stuff that was happening with the 12, does she sense who the leader of the sirens is?
Yeah, the one who stepped to the front with the fan.
Yeah,
He's very
so
much copying your style with the fan.
Oh, awesome! So she's going to have that dagger floating and have literally force that dagger right to the leader of the group, dead
That
center.
will be a clash.
Yes.
All right, go. Unless Dr. Promethea wants to do something to help you, that is going. What is up? I see Arden's face going. I have a thing.
I'm trying to think if I have a thing. I want to help if I can.
Well, you could do a supernatural intervention. You are the witch, so if you
that's
wanted
what
to
I
roll
was
a
thinking.
mystical.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some sort of supernatural intervention. I'm just not sure exactly what. I guess I can use like my connection to the mystical and all that to like help guide the dagger to where it needs to go.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that check.
Cool. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
10. Fantastic. The two of you have a cooperative relationship. So I wish you get a PowerPoint, and both of you gain a you get a +1 to your roll. I wish, and also Dr. Pramita, you also take a PowerPoint on that 10 plus. So yeah, with that, now you get a +3 to this roll, to this clash roll. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna hate me.
Nah,
11 plus 3.
woo! Incredible. So, what is your physical?
My physical is a 0.
So you're gonna do 1 damage. But because you rolled a 12 plus, you can either get +1 forward for all magical heroes, suffer no damage because she's going to do 1 damage back to you, inflict double damage, so do 2 damage instead, or force the enemy to flee. I'm going to be like, maybe not her, but some of the students might run away.
Ooh. That's a hard choice because
There's a lot of good choices.
Oh wow. Crap. I feel like the Cora part would be like, we need to coordinate these people out of here. Like, we need to get like everyone out and safely. So I think we're gonna like get everyone to flee.
Great. Yes, you're gonna get both horses to flee. So you are gonna do 1 damage to the lead siren. She flinches, and then like you see her hands have turned, like her beautiful nails have sharpened into these pearlescent dagger nails, and she slashes you for 1 physical back. But the mystical guidance of that dagger rings true, and the hordes go, "Now we're good!" as all the students run. And you see the 3 sirens go, no, we're losing our audience, and they go to start playing. But speaking of starting playing, Valerie, you have a +1 to your forward from your friend Lightning Strike. Countdown, what do you do as you rush the stage?
I would like to go straight up to the lead. My nails have extended and are also sharp, just like theirs, although probably shorter because it's cuter. And then, so she's going to swipe her nails across the thing, and I am going to use the Vampiric Touch to add life drain to my attacks. So I am going to go ahead. I guess I roll the attack with physical, but then I'm adding a +1 from the help. Cool.
You're adding a +1 from Braxton, plus you have +2 forward, 1 from the Tactician, and 1 from the Redemption.
That is 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I can add up to +2 from that. So yeah, I think I'll go ahead and throw both of those into it. Call it a 10. On.
And you got a +1 from Braxton. So you're adding a +3 to that. So that's an 11.
So that's an 11. I heal back as many points as I inflict, and then I roll Persona.
So you're gonna heal back a point while you damage a point.
Which oh shit!
Did you roll on your Persona? What did you roll on your Persona?
Okay, so no. I rolled a 3. My Persona is +2, so I have a 5 on a 6 or lower.
Not the forwards. You have an ongoing forward to the scene.
Okay. Oh, good. So I got a 6.
I'm actually going to say the Redemption, I think you all get to use once. The ongoing forward is from I Wish. And
so here's what I'm going to do.
Entire scene. So you're going to have a 7.
I'm going to wait. The ongoing so I rolled a 3. I have a +2. That's 5. I can add 1 to it from the ongoing forward.
That's still
That's still a 6.
Oh no.
Now, instead of using both of the audience-based +1 on the initial attack roll and having that be a 10, that could be a 9, and this could be a 7.
So that was 11, by the way. So you
11.
can make it a 10, make that attack a 10, and make this a 7. I will absolutely allow that.
Okay. Because on a 6 or
Words
lower, I
are
give into
confusing.
bloodlust
I'm
and
so
attack
sorry.
all people around me to sate my hunger. So instead, on a 7, I enjoy the taste of their life force and must continue attacking that target next turn. But how much damage does a 10 deal?
Now, a 10, you automatically do 1 damage because you have a 0 physical, which is just 1. Which means on a 10, you can either take +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hero. You can inflict an extra harm. You can suffer 1 less harm. You can force them where you want, or you can force them to drop something that they're holding. So if you...
I am going to heal back as much as I deal. So I am going to hold on. I want to go back to
go back to Clash. Take a look at Clash.
Clash. There it is. Okay. I am going to force them to drop the mic.
Ooh.
Incredible. You do 1 damage. They do 1 damage to you, but you heal it. And you, do you bite them or you claw them, right, with your nails?
I claw them with my nails. I do have the teeth too, and I am going to bite them, but not yet.
Drop the mic and just go, no! And look back at you. As the other 2 sirens realize their leader needs backup, they are going to run forward, and one of them has a bass and the other one has a like electric flute, and they're each going to play a piercing note directly aimed towards, let's say, lightning
What kind
strike.
of band is this?
And I wish. You may try to thwart peril as this comes at you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I am going to do
I think
that.
I will definitely do that.
So it's just lightning strike and I wish.
Okay. How do I just roll?
You roll a physical to thwart peril.
I was just looking that up. Thank you.
Those are so jangly. I love it.
I love it so much. So that is a 6 and a 4 for a 10.
10 is good.
I got an 8.
Okay.
Wait, sorry. I got a 9 because of
okay.
+1 forward.
Lightning. So I wish. How do you dodge out of the way? You dodge out of the way of this note. You're not going to get hit.
I don't think it's a dodge. I think she just kind of like goes windy. She just turns like
Incorporeal.
Completely incorporeal, and it's like, what are you hitting? So it's like, like one of those things.
Stop hitting yourself.
Not even like, it's just like they go that energy comes at them and it just passes right through, but she just kind of goes ethereal, like gone wind. I'm one with the wind. And it passes through her, and like she turns like, what? This is why I didn't book you. I didn't book you. We booked the lip plumpers. Like, why are you here?
Lightning strike on a 9. You can dodge this, but I'm going to give you a caveat. If you dodge this right now, you currently had acted as a shield for your friends. If you dodge out of the way and avoid this attack, you are going to put your other friends at risk.
Do it.
Do it.
Wait, I have a question.
Play to lose. Play to lose.
I have a question. When he was guarding from the hordes, right?
Yes, but right now he's the hard choice I'm making is if he dodges out of the way, he loses the advantageous point that he had, where he can like easily jump in front of any of you. If he dodges this, he's gonna be separate from the rest of you.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. I think I think instinct would kick in, and he would dodge it.
You roll out of the way, and you suddenly hear a little voice in your head echoing like it's in a shell saying,
Oh no.
"That's it. You're just a coward, aren't
Oh
you?"
Oh no! Braxton lands from the dodge and immediately falls to one knee and like puts his hand to his helmet. No, not a coward, not a coward.
Also, y'all, we are 83 away from Jem playing a scary game, so just saying. You all see this happen, and all of you are back in the action. What would you like to do?
I nominate myself as down for a second from mental anguish.
That's fair.
I think that I wish is going to come back from being ethereal, and she's going to float closer to the stage, and she's going to. Can she when she calls this dagger after it hit the main person? Did it recall back to her?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say you have this cool like genie boomerang dagger. Why not?
Cool. So she's going to do the dagger again at the same leader, because I think she feels as if she takes the leader out, the other two are going to be incapacitated. So she's going to throw that dagger again directly at the leader, same spot, hoping like she opens up a bigger wound, causing more damage. So she's going to do that.
Does anyone want to help with this?
Yes, if I can.
All right.
Yeah,
what would you like to do? You can do emotional support. You can do physical support, mental support, or mystical support.
I can't, there's no such thing as a persona support. Okay.
I really wish there was. There is not.
mental would be the thing to do for me.
I support you with the light of my presence.
So, 2 heads are better than 1. You're going to guide your friend with your knowledge. So what do you do to sort of try to guide? You're up there with the leader as this dagger flashes out. What guidance do you give to I Wish in this moment?
I think that I mean, ideally it would be a call out for a weak spot, but basically I think their weak spots are like the same as any humanoid. So, like aim for the heart, not really.
My only weakness.
Helpful.
How did you know?
My only weakness, my jugular vein.
It's just like right behind her, go like this.
Attention! I'm here to activate a magical girl's catchphrase. Valerie, as you roll this dice, I want you to activate your catchphrase, please.
Oh no.
Do it dramatically.
All right. I think that what has happened is I have already clawed at this bitch's face, and so there is like a little bit of like, did I get the sense that she's like magically hardened in any particular way?
Sorry, what do you
They've
mean?
got scales and stuff, right?
Yeah, they got scales. So you would know that maybe there's like some easier like vulnerabilities, like get it under the scales or something like that.
Cool. I'm gonna say something like that, and then, God, I do not drink juice. It doesn't really work in this moment.
Listen, it's a redeem. I'm picking on you.
Yup,
So
it's fine.
it's GM's choice.
I do not drink punch.
Wow.
But yeah, that's what it would be.
Gotta say, I do not drink punch.
I
next
do
time
not
you
drink
support me.
punch. Roll your mental.
Yeah, that's a 6 plus 1, so plus 2 total, so 8.
Sorry, where are you getting 2 from?
Because the rolling
yes.
for the scene plus
Consistent
1
forward from
Yes.
from your friend. With a 8, because you have a cooperative relationship. I lost my book. I wish I had more than one monitor. you are going to give I Wish a +1 to their next roll. I Wish you take another PowerPoint, but you're going to put yourself in danger. So as you showcase where the scale is, you see as we're going to roll that class check in just a moment with that +1 forward, but you see the lead singer locks eyes with you and goes, "Oh, you think you're hot shit. Oh, no, sweetheart. You're just a little wannabe who tries way too hard because you have absolutely no self-esteem." And the compet girl, my God, the compet.
Wow.
That's going to bite you in a little bit. So I wish. So by the way, keep track of your PowerPoints. How many PowerPoints does everyone have right now?
One.
God damn it!
Are PowerPoints different than forwards?
Yes, PowerPoints.
And I
Yeah.
think I have 0, but I'm not sure.
No, I'm
Mikey,
pretty
I
sure
hate
you.
it so
Oh, that's
much.
true. I don't know what I missed.
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
I know I have 2. I know I have 2.
I think you. I think Dr. Promethea has 1, and I think
Yeah.
that Countdown has 1. So you have
Yeah.
4. You need 5 to do a team attack. So just keep that in mind. As the battle clashes on, roll that clash check with that +1.
That is a 5 and a 3 for 8, so for 9.
9. You are going to. How much damage do you do with this weapon?
Uh,
I think it's sharp, so I think you do 2 damage.
yeah.
So you do 2 damage. She's looking rough. On a you do damage to each other. So she's gonna do, as you stab her with this dagger, she's gonna slash at you with her nails, and give 2 right back to you.
Okay.
And you hear in your head, "I'm sorry. Is this not organized enough for you? Do you need more wishes so you can have more of a schedule?"
I mean, a schedule is always good. You act like that's a bad thing. I mean, what are you trying to
You're such a type A.
You trying to hurt my feelings? I don't understand the question. Are you
Ah,
okay?
Being
God, you're
organized
so
is a
lame.
good thing.
Like organized is good?
However, you do see that all the sirens, sensing a threat in another idol, are starting to approach Countdown with malice in their eyes. Dr. Promethea, you see this happen.
I do. What can I do? Can I do like some sort of a support for whatever Countdown does?
Yeah, you can do an emotional support, a physical support, a mental support, or a mystical support. You can roll a "we can do this together." Which one do you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a mystical support, the supernatural intervention again, because that's what I'm best at. So I think like I don't know how I want to RP this. Can I like hold off until we see like how the scene kind of goes, what they do?
Yeah, like so basically when you see what she does next, you can go from there. I think we have another magical girl's catchphrase, and it was specifically who deals the next damage. So I'm actually going to pick on Lightning Strike. While Dr. Promethea, of course I pick on Lightning Strike as soon as Mikey has the real life happen.
All right, now go off with your mom.
Lightning Strike, I'm going to pick on you for a little bit. You see Promethea starts like gearing up to help out Countdown in some way. You see those 3, they're advancing on Countdown. What do?
Okay. Well,
And by the way, since you're the next one who will do damage, we're activating your catchphrase. Thanks to the redemption.
Yay! Okay, I somehow managed to. Anyway, it's fine. So I am going to. I think I'm going to have to roll Keep Your Wits About You to get out of this. Like, I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward.
I think that's an excellent idea. Go ahead and roll. Keep your wits about you.
I want to give him a hug.
You want to do an emotional? We can do this together.
Yes.
Woo!
Okay, RP it for me. You see, Lightning Strike, you're saying I'm not a coward, and I wish you spot this.
So I think I wish lightning strike, you feel this warm wind, like, you know, when it's a nice summer wind and it caresses your body, you're like, oh, that's nice. Like, you feel this warm wind like encompass you and caress your body and gives you this sense of like calmness and strength and like deep breath, like, oh, okay, that's better.
Roll me a you can do this emotional check.
Okay, hang on a second. I gotta get my sheet back because I was writing. I have a +2 to emotional, so.
Yeah, you do. Plus that ongoing +1 forward.
Yep. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Wow! You cooperative relationship, do the most you can. Your target gets a +1 to the next roll, so when you do your keep your wits about you, you'll get an extra +1, and both of you add 1 to your power pool.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and make that keep your wits about you.
So with the warm wind going over him, a lightning strike, slowly calms down, and it's like, that's right. I'm not a coward. I have to defend my friends. And because of burning spirit, my anger power, I roll physical instead of persona for keep your wits about you.
Yes.
Oh God, no. Okay, you gave me +1. We have the
and an ongoing +1 forward.
Okay, and then I had +2, so that's adding 4. Okay, so that's still an 8.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right.
We got all our great rolls right out of the way at the beginning.
You definitely snap out of it, but as you snap out of it, you realize you're still feeling kind of shaky about attacking. You're not going to be the one who does the next damage, but I still want your catchphrase. So if you can go activate your catchphrase where you try to get that back in your body.
Absolutely. He's still a little shaky, but Lightning Strike stands up to one knee and then up to both feet and turns slowly around towards the sirens. And let me back up so I don't get it wrong. Says, "If I cannot inspire love, I will cause fear." And just gets really into like a getting ready to charge over their stance.
Incredible. Because we are slowly heading to the end of the game. The sirens are looking rough. They've been stabbing. You took away their audience.
Oh,
bad
sorry.
time.
And when he says that, he also pulls out the sword that he
Yes,
put away earlier.
Yeah.
So I want to check in on Countdown because you're going to get supported by Promethea. You are face to face with this siren who is trying to infiltrate your brain with doubts, and she even looks at Victoria and to Promethea. And Promethea, you hear in your head, the two of you are just going to hate each other because you can never understand each other, even though the two of you are so similar and you're too stupid to figure it out.
Oh my God! Oh, what the heck?
Wait, so was all of that in our heads? That whole
Yep.
sentence?
Was that in both of our heads?
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
So what was your
Out
meat,
loud,
Val?
Val is going to say, "She is nothing like me. She's good at everything, and she's a better person." And she's going to strike.
Incredible. What support are you giving, Promethea? We're going to do your, as you hear these words from Countdown's mouth, what we can do this together move are you going to do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna lend some mystical support. I forget exactly what it was called, but
It's called Supernatural Intervention.
Supernatural Intervention. And I think at the same time that Valerie says her piece, Vicky, or same time as Countdown says her piece, Dr. Promethea is gonna be like, she's nothing like me. She's good at everything. She's got the beauty and the brains. It's not fair. And
I think after they both start off almost exactly the same way, and Val looks over at Vicky like, really?
Oh,
yeah. Wait, you
hugs!
You really think that about me?
Hugs!
Yes, God.
All right.
You do everything right by instinct. That's incredible.
Yeah, but like,
Jocelyn, I'm sorry. You
I'm
gotta
not
let
as
the roleplay this out.
pretty or as popular as you. Like I'm good at like school stuff, but
Are you
and then
kidding
you're,
me?
You're good
Everybody
at that
likes
and
you,
everything
and you
else.
don't even worry about it. It's
I
wild.
wish in
Like you
Lightning
can.
Striker it's like
People like me.
got sirens.
I wish just looking at Lightning Strike going.
I mean, do you remember in sophomore year when you came out and nobody bothered you about it at all? And I could never. I mean, everybody already thinks I'm a monster.
Nobody thinks you're a monster. Everybody loves you. You're like the most popular girl in school. You're cheer captain.
Did you hear Renfield a second ago? Anyway, I'm really glad that you think that way about me. That's
That's
incredible.
They're so good.
Are they taking a step towards each other each time they say something?
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I've totally abandoned the. So I think instead of doing the attack, I've totally abandoned the idea of attacking, and now it's all eyes on me, and I'm not actually paying attention to them paying attention to me.
I wish it's like grabbing onto Lightning Strike and going, oh my god, 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 oh my god.
No, for the sake of time, I am going to say roll that mystical check, Dr. Promethea.
I think what I'm gonna do is can I have Igor as my personal assistant essentially make that damage roll, like do that damage for countdown.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a super cool idea. Go ahead and roll that mystical.
Yeah. That is 6, 7 plus 2 is a 9.
Plus 1 forward is a 10.
1 forward is 10. And then with the power, how does it work with the power pool again? Does that
you might want to hold on to those power points so that you can do a team attack.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that, but I'll do the plus 1 for 10.
With a 10 for competitive, you and your target gain a +1 to your next roll, and Countdown gets a power point. As Igor rushes forward and kind of while the two of you are talking, Igor's like, excuse me, can I just borrow your hand for a second? And squeeze out your hand to attack.
Thanks, Igor.
So Countdown, make me a clash with a clash check with +1 forward plus the so many forwards.
That is 10, 11, so 12 total?
12 total. You are...
Oh, sorry. And that's... Yeah, that's a physical. So yeah, 12 total.
So you are going... You can inflict double damage. You can force the enemy to flee. You can give everyone a +1 forward. I'm going to say forcing the enemy to flee is not really an option here. They're the big bad. But if you want to double that damage, you can.
I would like to double that damage.
As Igor...
one where it's...
Double that damage!
10 plus hold 2. Oh, no, sorry. That's not the right one. I'm looking at...
On a 10, 12
on
plus...
a 10 plus, choose an extra effect.
So you did a 12 plus, which means you choose an enhanced effect.
Oh, okay.
Which is the inflict double damage. So you do a total of 2 damage with your nails while you're just having a conversation with Promethea. And
interesting. That's the same as choosing 1 extra effect of extra harm plus 1 harm.
Well, you would, if you had better physical, it would count more.
Yeah. Could I use the choose an extra effect instead from the 10 plus?
Which one did you want to do?
Because I'm going to heal back anyway, which is suffer no damage is essentially implied. Sure. So I'd like to inflict extra harm and give +1 forward to
So just to clarify, you're not picking 2 effects. You only can pick 1. So on a 12 plus, you choose an enhanced effect instead. Right. Now you can give a +1 forward, but that would be in lieu of doing extra damage.
You know what? I'll do all magical heroes get +1 forward. Because that's actually way better than any of the things that I was gonna do.
However,
so
as
I deal 1 damage, I heal back 1 damage, and then because I'm using Vampiric Touch, and I rolled 12, that is Roll plus persona. On 10 plus, nothing happens. No, I have to roll persona now. 6, 7, 8. That is, again, I enjoy the taste of their life force and must continue attacking that target.
And you're still talking to Promethea, and as you slash, and something in all of you, you see that Spot runs into the room and goes, "Your powers!" And you feel all of the power points glow, and realize that all of you could make a team attack by spending 5 power points. You can roll emotional. Now, a certain someone in your party has the best emotional. So, I wish. Do you want to roll for this team attack?
Absolutely. Let's go.
Got 2 forward.
Let's go. Okay, we're hoping for the best. These jingly dice have been jingling all night.
Yeah.
We got 2 4s.
Excellent.
Okay, not bad.
Plus your 2 emotional.
Hold on a second. Plus, so that's 4. So that's 8, 9, 10. Plus what else? Plus 1 forward, I think you said?
2 forward.
2, 4, 10.
That's
12.
Now, on a 12 plus, the villain and all grunts are defeated. So I need the 4 of you to describe this epic battle-ending team attack.
So I think I wish goes, guys, can we just make the wish, please? Like, I feel like we can. That was the plan, and we didn't do the plan. I mean, we've done great, but can we just make a wish?
Right. Yeah, let's do that.
Braxton puts his hand out for like everybody else to put their hand out.
Val puts a hand out.
Vicky puts a hand out.
I think Val is realizing, you know what? I don't have to be the main character.
All put your hands together, and what power as you make this wish? I'm gonna go in order of lightning strike, Promethea, countdown, and then I wish will end with the we wish this happens. I want each of you to tell me what power. This is very like Sailor Moon with the staff, and all the spectral Sailor Scouts put their hands on hers. Lightning strike. What power do you infuse into this attack?
All right, so Lightning takes his hand that's not in the thing, unscrews the screw from his belt, which causes it to make, once again, a very toyetic noise. And then he puts it back in, which causes it to play a sound of a lightning bolt, and the sound effect of sounding like it's from a very old movie, a band going, it's alive! It's alive! And then lightning just courses down his body through his hand into the group wish.
Dr. Promethea.
I think in a similar vein, Dr. Promethea feels this the life force just welling up from inside her, and it just spills out in this like sparkly light that just like flows into the center, and she just says, "It's alive!"
Yeah. High five with the free hand.
Yeah.
The countdown.
I think Val is going to reach in with a hand, and using these sharpened nails, she is going to scratch lightly her palm and drop a single drop of blood into the hand.
Oh, nice.
And then press her hand over it and say, time is a vampire and death comes for us all.
And I wish with the final blow.
I wish guys kind of goes, gosh, so many good lines, and like I wish is just like, just I don't know, you know what?
I can show you the world.
I will show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, flame.
Copyright.
Stop it.
Copyright.
As far as we can go, folks.
That is
Copyright.
as much of that song as we can use.
She's gonna go. Okay, guys, bring it in, and with her other arm and with her other hand, she's gonna crack the fan open, kind of give a little swirl of a wind to bring everyone into like a close, big group hug as this wish manifests out toward those three.
You hear the sounds of "No, our stage!" as they melt away, but in their place are a very confused-looking group of pretty average-looking people known as the lip plumpers, and going, "Whoa, what happened? It was like we were possessed.
That's exactly.
You guys look rad." And you all quickly realize we should probably transform out of our magical girl selves.
Yeah, probably.
Val looks at
That's a good
Vicky
idea.
and looks at all like between the other three and goes, "Did I almost kill them?"
Yeah, you did.
Oh God!
I mean, we're magical. It's probably
wait, what?
fine. It probably would have been okay.
You hear the tippy tappies and you hear that, "Quickly, you must zoot the doors, you must get out of the magical girl forms." And in this final scene, the party continues. A lot of people don't seem to really remember what happened. The lip plumpers are here and they're awesome. You're all back to your normal selves. Cora, your party is going off without a hitch. We've only got a little bit of time, but I want a final vignette from each of you, or in one case, I'm pretty sure two of you will share a final vignette. So let's start with, let's see what Braxton's doing. And Braxton, if you and Cora want to have a scene together, also fine. But the night goes on, the punch is flowing, everyone seems to be having a better time. Renfield is like dancing with some hotties. It's a great time.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
Cora's gonna go over to Braxton and be like, "Oh my God, aren't they so cute? Like,
Oh my God! Thank
super
God.
cute. It
How
took
long have we been talking about this?
freaking forever. It's super annoying that it took so
Oh my
goddamn
God.
long. I hate that for us.
Everybody knew
but-
except for them.
Like, it's so bad. I hate when that happens, but it's so much better now. This should be like a thing, but not a thing. Like, this should be. We need to make this faster and more efficient. So
Wait, are you? I don't know if we can start a matchmaking service with like
I feel like
half
we
a year
could.
left of school.
I feel like we could sort of like Plenty of Fish, but like high school, but like senior, junior type of thing. But maybe freshman college a little bit, but not further than that.
Okay.
I'll get you the logistics.
Yeah,
We'll talk.
yeah,
We'll
totally.
talk. We have to do. I have a proposal already in mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah, send me the PowerPoint, Cora.
As Braxton is wrapped up in the newest business venture of your logistical tactician friend, let's check in on Vicky and Val.
Oh, can I do one more thing for Braxton?
Yes,
I was just
please.
gonna
Please.
I was just gonna say he, after like celebrating with his friends and all that, he goes and takes his traditional place on the edge of the dance, like leaning against the wall, trying to look cool, and looks at everybody having this bang up time, and Renfield dancing with hotties, and all of his friends dancing with each other, and slowly steps away from the wall and walks towards the dance.
Yay!
You dance the night away with your friends, and let's get a final moment with Val and Vicky.
Yeah, I think I don't know if Val was gonna ask Vicky to dance or if Vicky should ask.
I
but-
think you can tell that, like, after that moment, Val has been looking at Vicky like a deer in headlights. Like, she's really nervous. Like, something came out on that
Yeah, it sure did.
stage that she had not really been prepared for anyone to ever know at this point. And so she's she's clearly very, very nervous about this at this point.
I think Vicky kind of sees this, and she's been looking over at Val and like kind of monitoring the situation, and she realizes like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make the first move. Okay, like psychs herself up a little bit, goes over, and it's just like, so, Valerie, do you want to dance with me?
Oh.
She looks around at everyone else on the dance floor and like the popular girls that she usually winds up hanging out with and things. And then she looks back to you and then she goes, Okay, yeah, sure. Let's do this. And then slowly, like, she's like almost like really shaking, but she puts her hand in yours.
Oh.
Becky is gonna take her hand and lead her out to the dance floor, and then just put her other hand on Valerie's shoulder.
And it's definitely like the high school just rocking side to side, really,
Yeah.
really shitty slow dance. Like, it's bad.
Yeah. So that was really something back there, huh?
Yeah, I've kind of been jealous of you for a long time. And I think that maybe that I'm not very good with how I feel about stuff. So I think I'm sorry for how shitty I've been to you.
I mean, I've been jealous of you also for a really long time, and I didn't handle it well, and I think I've also kind of had a crush on you since that one time that you beat me at chess.
And at that moment, you suddenly hear Richie go, "Confetti bomb!" as confetti rains around all of you, cutting off your moment. I'm sorry, you're going to have to resolve this at another chapter in your story as you begin to dance and hang out.
No!
This group of new friends forged together in the bonds of magical girlhood. And that is where we will end Magical Monster Makeup!
Why did I tell him he could ignore me?
Y'all are so freaking cool.
Thank you all so much for... Yeah, so thank you so much for being here. Sorry, I hear a voice that none of you can hear. It's hilarious. So we're going to do plugs really quickly, and then we're going to hand the reins back to Jem to see us out. But very quickly, let's very quickly run through where you can find us, starting with Sam.
Hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM. Classic Sam NYGM on all social media platforms.
Oh no!
Oh no, the Frozen!
This is right in the home stretch.
Oh, okay, you're back.
It did not.
You're back.
Okay, cool. You can specifically find me here on Twitch on Classic Sam NYGM.
This is the worst.
Where I interview amazing content creators like Tipsy Tiger and Jinx. I love you guys all. Mwah. That.
Love you! Damn, there's a lot of movies and stuff. You should check them out. We're gonna next go to Addie.
I am pigsflu.com. I'm on I'm not on anywhere of the old style social medias because I dropped off Twitch and I never really check Facebook unless OK Zoomer is doing something, which is a group that I'm with a lot. I'm also on frequently on Tipsy Tiger tables. I hope to be on a lot more of them. I have a home game at Faye Umbria's channel every 3 weeks, although I don't know what's going to happen in December for that one. And you can catch me on my Blue Sky to find out what's coming, and I will try to be better about keeping that up to date.
Next up to Arden.
Hello, I am Arden. I am largely not online right now because grad school is eating my brain, but you can find me on most places at Arden Rachel or at Arden Rachel Art.
Mikey.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mikey Fatum. You can find me right here on Twitch 4 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, at twitch.tv/vengeancegod. Would love to see you there. And I'm Vengeance God on Blue Sky. I'm Broken Infinity Films on Instagram. And I would love for you to go to leagueofswords.com. That's the website for my sword fighting TV show that I create. It's basically professional wrestling with swords. And we're going to be launching a Kickstarter at the end of the month. So please come check us out, subscribe to our YouTube, etc., etc. Love you, bye.
Well, kayfabe and everything, it's so good.
And I have been Jocelyn, your glitter master. I am an actor, singer, TTRPG GM, writer, and above all nuisance, co-founder and associate artistic director of OK Zoomer Theater Company, proprietor of Tipsy Tiger Tables. I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm at Records of the Realms. You can find me on Darkness Earth. You can find me at Starcroll RPG starting next Saturday as a Hobbit in One Ring, because of course I'm playing a Hobbit. It wouldn't be any other way. And I am so incredibly glad that I got to be a part of this wonderful cause to get legal justice for performers like Jem, who absolutely deserve to be reimbursed for the hard work they do. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your donations. Thank you to my players. And I think we're going to hand this off to the gem of the hour themselves, Jem.
We are so close to getting Jem to play a horror game. Somebody throw more money.
All right. Thank you all. That was amazing. That was so cute. I couldn't think of a better last game to close us out with. But before we say goodnight, I wanted to pop on really fast to say one more heartfelt thank you to every GM, every player, every volunteer, every donor, lurker, every person who shared the links or invited a friend, and every person who thought that this cause or this space was worth showing up for. Together we raised, I think our final total is $717. And for a event that we threw together in 2 weeks, a first event on a brand new channel, that's really incredible. We've raised enough for me to secure a lawyer and start this fight. And I couldn't have done it without everyone who contributed. I'm really so moved by how many people chose to help, not because they had to, but because they either believed in the cause and the reason behind it, or they just wanted to help. So this might be the end of the fundraiser, but it is the beginning of Goodberry Cafe. And my hope is to continue to build this space to be a warm, narrative-driven little corner of the world where people can gather, play TTRPGs, tell stories, lift each other up, and support causes that we all really care about, and really create the kind of community that many of us wish existed elsewhere. So if you'd like to be a part of what comes next at Goodberry Cafe, you can follow the channel to catch future games. You can subscribe if you want to support the space long term. You can join the Discord to help shape the community. The doors here will stay open and you will always have a seat at our table. Speaking of which, if you're looking for a place to land, a table to play at, a world to build in, or just a place to rest your legs for a while, you're welcome here at the cafe. If you want to run a game, join one, tell a story, or exist in a space that is creative and imaginative and kind, Goodberry Cafe will be here at the end of the dark street with the light on. So thank you for helping me start this and helping me demonstrate that our stories are worth telling. This is just our first chapter, and I'm really glad that you've all been a part of it. So good night, and I hope to see you back at the cafe soon.